Welcome to Make It Happen Monday. As you likely already know, I am not an advocate, meaning I do not recommend the use of sugar substitutes. Thus, one of the most common questions I'm asked is, okay, Dr. Ann, are there certain natural sweeteners that are better than others? And the answer is yes. So today, in today's Make It Happen Monday video, I want to share my thoughts on your best choices in terms of natural sweeteners, okay? The top one, based on my opinion, is going to be Blackstrap Molasses. Now, this is a little kind of a mistake because I sent my sweet mother to get some props, and she got Grandma's Molasses. This is not Blackstrap, and Blackstrap is definitely the one you want to get. What is Blackstrap Molasses? If you don't know it, it's the first, when they are creating white sugar from sugar cane, it is the very first distillation, the very first thing that comes out in that first step, to remove it from the remainder of the sugar is Blackstrap Molasses. Why is it special? It is exploding with minerals. Yes, it has sugar in it, don't get me wrong. The sugar is in all of these things, but there's some additional goodies, and that's sort of the logic. Okay, and one of the things about Blackstrap Molasses is the minerals. I said that, magnesium, iron, calcium, potassium. Potassium is one of the nutrients we're most concerned about that Americans are not getting enough of. It's a major, major issue, and again, one of the nutrients of greatest concern from a public health standpoint. There is no food that has a higher concentration of potassium measure for measure than you can get in Blackstrap Molasses. Okay, so that is my top recommended sweetener choice. Next would be raw. It must be raw, not pasteurized, not heat treated, raw, 100% honey. Okay, so you got to look for the word raw on the package or label. So what are the unique goodies in honey above like using table sugar? Well, it has some very powerful antibacterial agents in it, no question about it. This is my thing of choice for cuts, right, instead of antibacterial ointments. In addition to antibacterial properties, there's antioxidants in there, there's some minerals in there. And again, how are they in there? Because what does honey come from? Like bees and pollen and plants and nectar and all sorts of wonderful things like that. The next up would be 100% maple syrup, not the fake syrup, not the fake stuff. I'm not going to name names of brands, but maple syrup that's coming from inside maple trees. So of course there's going to be some beneficial goodies in there, again, along with the sugar. I'm not saying these are healthy foods, but if you have to add some sweetness to something, then these are going to be your top choices. So in the maple syrup, again, there's going to be some bioactive plant compounds, some antioxidants, some minerals that you just can't get in refined white sugar. And then lastly, and this would be my last choice of these, would be sugar in the raw. Why? Because this is why it's that brown color and not white, because there's still a little bit of what's in the molasses in this sugar. And in relative taste-wise, relative to white sugar, I mean, once you start doing this, you'll never go back to white sugar. Whether it's put a little bit in your coffee, because this just tastes so much better. Now, this is a good point to remind you that what are the healthy healthy intakes of added sugars. So if you're going to be getting sugar in a food that either the food industry has added or you're going to add, what is considered the safe limit? For men, it's 9 teaspoons of added sugar a day, and for women, it's 6. For teenagers, it's 4 to 6. For young children, it's 4 or less. Okay, so those are and so you can, assuming you're not a diabetic, that you can have some added sugar healthfully, without wrecking your health each and every day. And this, in my opinion, and again, it's based on, you know, black and white, what's in this that's not in white sugar. These are the healthiest choices, with blackstrap molasses being number one, then raw honey, then maple syrup, and then sugar and the raw. So I hope that helps you. It's a common question I get. So how sweet it is.